back to another reading. Welcome, glad you made it. We're going to go ahead and do a manifestation act to see what is it that the universe and Spirit wants you to manifest. But before we get into that, let's just pull a general reading real quick. Spirit, what is a general reading for us? What is a general reading for us? We have patience, right? Spirit wants you to have patience. The importance of being patient can go a long way, right? Okay. Remember to watch the whole video through. Remember, it is a general reading, so just try to think past, present, or future with these scenarios. You can use these in those type of scenarios, past, present, or future. It is a general, so just kind of keep open-minded when we go through this reading, right? For the most part, these are oracle cards, so they're going to be straightforward. Not too much going on, right? Spirit, what message do you have for us? Okay. Ready to give us a message. Spirit, what message? What is the message? What message you got for us, Spirit? So the first one I have is assess the situation. A lot of times we can often just, do things without even, thinking about it. And I've been guilty of this a lot of times. So that's where I started to realize, how can I benefit, myself in a better way? And I've noticed that if I assess my life, and where I wanted to go and kind of do the calculations, not like dance with teeth, but okay, you want to grow in certain areas, right? You practice those things. You're a basketball player. You're going to do more dribbling in the court. Things like that. Little simple tweaks to your life can make a huge difference, So assess the situation with whatever it is that you're trying to change or pick it up on, and that is the way you can move forward, right? So assess the situation is Spirit's first message to you guys. Spirit, it's another message you have for us. Okay, so the next message we have is open up to change. It's very common. As being in society these days, we're so, caught up in not wanting to, do things that are different. We're so used to doing things that are, robotic in a way, where it's like the same schedule. As that is traditional and that is okay to do so, and it does keep you on a structured life plan, you also want to be open up to switch it up a little bit, because you might better the thing that you've been doing. I've created a structured lifestyle for me, where I've created this even with YouTube and training and things like that, created a balance. But I had to kind of open up and kind of be open-minded to change around a few things, such as my meditation time and the time I eat dinner. I've been opened up, and it works out. Really, really does work out to just be open to intake new things. You know what I mean? Open up to change. And change can also be development. You know what I mean? Spirit, what is another message you have? Be proud of yourself. This is a very common thing that we often forget to do. Be proud. Make sure you guys are reflecting on all the good things that you have done, because you guys have done a lot in the past. You might not realize it, but you've done extremely a lot. I'm proud of you. You also need to be proud of yourself, right? So be proud of yourself. Here's the message. All right, Spirit, what other message do you have for us? Alright, so the next one you have is be humble. Now, this is a good one too, because a lot of times we can get so caught up in, things that we are wanting, that we don't establish things, that we don't look at things that we already have. You know what I mean? We're always chasing this, chasing that, chasing to get the house, chasing to get the car, chasing to get the status, the whatever it is that you're chasing. And we never really look at, it's always looking at the simple things in life. That's the things that you should really love. It's okay to chase things, or go after things and chase dreams and opportunities and things like that. But make sure you guys are reflecting on when you didn't have what you have today, so that you can kind of feel good about what you have today. So that would help you. For an example, clothes, right? Let's say you want a specific outfit, right? For whatever reason. And if you focus on the fact that the shirt that you have on, you didn't have that before, maybe it's a new shirt, you didn't have it before. So once you say, oh, I didn't have this shirt before, I'm grateful I have it, it would help a lot with the time waiting until you get that new shirt that you're trying to get. You know what I mean? Like in the process of getting the shirt, by the time you even get the shirt, you're not gonna feel. It's not gonna be like stressful if you don't get it. If you get what I'm saying, like if it has to get maybe something went wrong and it has to get what's that word? Like get extended to the next following week, you're not gonna be that much upset because you're gonna be like, well, I appreciate the fact that I had this shirt. You see what I'm saying? So that's a sign of being humble and being appreciative of things that you already have. Spirit, what other message do you have for us? So the next one is release control, right? A lot of times we want control over every single thing that we do. And we need to learn that it's not going to happen the way that we want it to every time. We need to learn to just kind of move on with it, Like even with me with YouTube, I realized that instead of me focusing on gaining watch time or gaining the attraction, I just decided to not even worry about that part and just do whatever I can do on my part. A lot of times we can't control everything the universe has for us, but what we can do is do our part, do our work, and let the universe work out for us. Let's not try to control every situation that takes place. Spirit, what the message you got for us? We have go deeper. Spirit wants you guys to know that maybe you guys can when you can, and probably do need to work a little bit harder, right? You do have a little bit more energy. You can be a little bit more productive, right? Maybe you guys are spending 2-3 hours watching TV. Maybe you could spend an hour reading. Right? Have you guys been picking up books? You know what I mean? Like you can spend a little bit more time being productive. Try to spend most of your day being productive, of course. But Spirit wants you to know whatever it is that you've been thinking about working a little bit harder on or being a little bit more on top of, whether it be your home, whether it be your sports, whether it be your homework, whether it be whatever it is that you felt personally like, yo, I could do this a little bit more to get to feel a little bit better or to get this or to get that. You know what I mean? So to level up, whatever. Spirit wants you to, this is confirmation for whatever you've been thinking that you needed to go a little bit hard on, to go deeper is what Spirit wants you to go deeper in your soul, really have the ambition and the drive. Really pull that out of you, right? Spirit, what the message got for us? Very important. Okay, next we have step up and lead. A lot of times you believe that, that statement means that you have to be a manager or you have to be a boss. It doesn't. Step up and lead is just that. You need to step up and lead in your life. You know what I'm saying? In leading, to be a leader, you gotta be strong, right? Discipline, all of these things, and I want you guys to practice those things, right? Practice. A lot of times, what I do is I believe it's a mind game. So, I will come home like today. I came home. I kind of felt weird, picking up on different energies, but I still came home in a train. Even if even my body is emotionally doesn't want to do it or wants to just sit in bed and watch Netflix, I refuse to do that because I know for a fact I'm the type of person that if I do that, I'm gonna later on, if I was to come home and go sleep, I'll wake up and I feel so depressed because it'd be 9 o'clock and I feel so depressed because I didn't do what I'm supposed to do. And I knew what I'm supposed to do, the reason why I made the plan, the readings, cleaning the house, eating dinner. The reason why I have all of that structured, not saying that that's my exact line, it's actually, I'm not gonna get into my routine, but what I'm showing you guys is the step up and lead just means that have that discipline to lead your life and whoever else is behind you, your household, you know what I'm saying? That is the thing. Being a leader is just being disciplined. Make sure you guys are disciplined. So like I said, I just stuck to the grind and I feel so much better that I'm not allowing my emotions to take control of me. Now, you can follow your emotions in certain situations, but if the energy is different from maybe outside, you went outside, you went to the mall or whatever, and you feel weird, still go home and still do your things. Because I promise you, after that, you'll feel a little better. right? Unless something crazy happened and you do need a break, then you should take a break. Spray. We're gonna mash it off for us. Okay, so the last one we have is detoxify. Ensure you guys are doing this often, right? You don't have to necessarily cleanse your body completely, or you don't have to necessarily fast or nothing like that, but detoxify is just getting rid of anything in your life that isn't valued. You know what I mean? If you're in a relationship, stop all that arguing, let it go. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth bickering, let it go. Anything that's not beneficial to you. I want to even say communicate with people as much. I want to say you obviously, if the family and you stay around in the area, you might see them time to time, or even if it's somebody that messaged you, you might message them back or whatever. But have a certain time. Like, okay, I'm only gonna message people in the mornings or whatever. Like that's like me. So it's like, or because that's like my free time. Like I'm not gonna let people continue to try to, not they're probably not doing it intentionally, but at the same time I have to focus on what I have to go, because I have to grow at the end of the day as well. Like I feel bad if I grow. If I'm not growing, I feel depressed, and nobody wants to be around somebody that's depressed. So in the end, it's like people want to be around people that's positive, but the people that's positive are busy people. You know what I'm saying? People are doing things, and that's just how it goes. But detoxify yourself. Make sure you guys are getting rid of any negativity that's not within your best interest, right? That's gonna conclude this reading. Remember, your general message was patience, so ensure that you guys are having patience. It's very important to have patience. Patience. Such an important situation to have patience, because patience will make or break an individual, right? It depends on how long you can. It's not about you doing an activity, it's how long you do the activity. Longevity is the key, right? I'm gonna send you guys off. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next reading. Go ahead and give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Comment if you have something to say. Hey, say what's on your mind. Like, comment, share if you know anybody. Subscribe if you're new. And post notifications if you want to see exactly when I upload a video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next one.